Hello and welcome to For You. It's Laura and Reese back again, the dream team to teach you about oral health. The article is Johnny learns to take care of his teeth. And what happened yesterday, Laura?
Oh, he has a tooth decay. Yeah, so he has to get a filling. But he was like, I brush my teeth twice a day. How is that even possible?
Yeah, Johnny thought that he was taking good care of his teeth, but there was something that he wasn't doing. What was that?
Flossing?
Yeah. Johnny didn't know how important it was to floss, which is when you use wire to clean between your teeth. So the dental hygienist is going to tell him just how to do that. Let's get into the article and learn more about looking after your teeth.
Reading.
Johnny learns to take care of his teeth.
Hello, I'm Johnny. The dentist said you would give me tips on how to brush my teeth.
Hello, Johnny. I'm Victoria. I've been expecting you. First, let's talk about your toothbrush. How long have you had it?
I don't know. Maybe a year.
Then you should get a new one. It's best to get a new toothbrush every 3 or 4 months. When you brush, place the toothbrush at an angle like this.
Right! And scrub really hard.
Believe it or not, you should be gentle. This way, you won't hurt your gums. Make sure you brush all around the tooth, including the front, back, and top. Then, brush your tongue.
Really? Brush my tongue?
Of course. This takes away bacteria. It will help keep your breath fresh.
Wow! I'll do that. I don't want bad breath.
Also, you should floss to clean between your teeth once a day. This will keep your gums healthy.
Okay, thanks. I'll give it a go.
So the article starts with Johnny, and he has left the dentist and is now visiting the dental hygienist. Johnny says, Hello, I'm Johnny. The dentist said you would give me tips on how to brush my teeth.
OK, 还记不记得昨天他有派一个就是可以教他口腔卫生的 Victoria， 所以一开始 Johnny 就来到这个地方说，你好，我是 Johnny。那牙医说你会教我如何正确的刷牙的一些 pebble。
Well, we're going to meet Victoria now. Victoria, the dental hygienist, says, Hello, Johnny. I'm Victoria. I've been expecting you. First, let's talk about your toothbrush. How long have you had it?
That's a really good question. I know people who don't floss and who actually, they never really change their toothbrush, which is super gross, I know. 所以这时候 Victoria 人超好她说你好 Johnny 我是 Victoria I've been expecting you 就是她一直其实她知道她要来她有在等她来这样的意思她说那你来咯首先我们来聊聊你的牙刷你用了多久非常关键的问题
Good question and Johnny has an answer but it's probably not the answer that we're hoping for. Johnny says I don't know, maybe a year?
What?
Victoria says, then you should get a new one. It's best to get a new toothbrush every 3 or 4 months. When you brush, place the toothbrush at an angle like this.
Oh, and then she's probably going to show the right angle to do it. 所以 Johnny 说我不知道可能1年没换了吧这时候 Victoria 就要告诉他正确的观念哦，说不定你们也没有做这样的事情。他说，那么你应该买一个新的牙刷，最好是每3到4个月换一个新的牙刷哦。那不过当你在刷牙的时候，要把牙刷以一定的这个角度就是放着，所以他可能要斜斜的刷哦。他这时候就会秀给他看要什么样的角度。不过我们先来看一下刚刚他提到的 place。在这里是当作动词，就是放置的意思。 而 at an angle 就是以一定的角度或是斜着这样子的意思哦。
Yeah, the word angle here, careful that you don't mix it up with the word angel.
对
Angel is a
You're
person
my angle.
who lives in the sky.
我真的有看过有人 who wrote me a card, handwritten, 然后说 You're my angle. I'm like, what angle? 是360度吗
You're my 90-degree angle.
对啊。
No, angle, A-N-G-L-E, is a noun, and an angle is the space or point where two lines meet. We use angles a lot in math. Triangles have 3 angles and squares have 4. And we can measure angles in degrees. A right angle is 90 degrees. All 4 angles in a square are 90 degrees and they add up to 360.
Wow.
The article talks about using a toothbrush at an angle. Here, the article means you shouldn't hold your toothbrush straight, but rather hold it so it can reach deep into your mouth. Here's an example sentence with angle. The Tower of Pisa in Italy is a tall building that leans at an interesting angle. It's not straight.
OK. 比萨斜塔。OK, 我们来看一下 angle 这个字。对，我们刚刚一直在搞笑说，不要把这个字写错，写成 A-N-G-E-L， 那是天使 angel。所以如果你要告白的话，不要写成角度 angle 这个字哦。那举例来讲，如果你要说 at an angle， 就是我刚刚说斜着的这个角度。The picture was hanging at an angle。就是画斜挂着，可能太重了。或者是 a right angle 直角 is an angle of 90 degrees 就是90度。
So we should change our toothbrushes every 3 or 4 months. I think I probably do mine once every 6 months. So maybe I should change it a bit
我常换
sooner.
I love changing my toothbrush.
Yeah. Well, Johnny is listening to what Victoria is saying, and he thinks he knows how to brush his teeth well, but does he? He says, right, and scrub really hard. No, Johnny,
No.
Let's talk about this word scrub and what it means. The word scrub is a verb, and to scrub means to rub something hard, to try and remove something from it. When we scrub something, we often use a sponge or a wire pad with water and soap. We might scrub a bowl to get food off of it, and we might scrub a table to clean it. We also could scrub a wall to remove paint. The article uses scrub instead of brush because Johnny thinks that you should rub your teeth really hard. But he's actually wrong about that, as the dentist will explain. Here's an example sentence using scrub. We need to scrub every table in the classroom until they are totally clean.
Johnny 他以为刷牙他很了，他很懂，他接着就抢答说没错，而且要用力的 scrub 刷。这里的 scrub 其实就是用力的刷洗、擦洗这样的意思哦。不过呢，在我们纠正这样子的一个想法之前，我们先来看一下 scrub 的例句。像是呢 He scrubbed the old saucepan clean and it looked as good as new. 他把旧的平底锅擦得很干净，刷得很干净哦，看起来就像新的一样。或者是 The table needs to be scrubbed clean. 这个桌子需要把它擦的刷得很干净。
We usually use the word scrub for a surface that is dirty with something that is maybe sticky or hard to clean.
That's right.
Because to scrub is to use a lot of power.
Like if you have chewing gum on the table. Gross.
Scrub it off. Okay, well, back to the article, and Victoria has some advice for Johnny. Victoria says, believe it or not, you should be gentle. This way, you won't hurt your gums.
I knew it! I actually know this. Yeah. Johnny, you're doing it wrong. 所以这时候 Victoria 就要纠正、导正他的观点。他说believe it or not 就是信不信由你。你应该呢，其实要轻轻的、轻柔的刷牙，因为这样才不会伤害你的牙龈。 This way, that way 就是指这样或是那样一来如何如何。Yeah, this is really true.
It's really good advice. You need to be gentle when you brush your teeth. Gentle is an adjective, and gentle means moderate in action, effect, or degree, not strong or violent. To do something gently, which is the adverb form, means to do something softly and nicely. It's hard to scrub gently. That doesn't really work. Instead, we should brush our teeth gently, slowly, softly, so that we don't hurt our mouths. People can be described as gentle too. A gentle person is kind, soft, and loving.
Like you.
Like
I
me.
think cancers are known for that, having a gentle personality.
They are.
巨
I'm
蟹
very
座
gentle. An example sentence could be, please be gentle when handling the kittens. They are only 3 weeks old.
So cute! I want to see kittens. OK, 那我们来看一下 gentle 是什么呢？就是轻柔的啊，或是和缓的，它是一个形容词。如果你要提就是不要太激烈的运动啊，比较舒缓的一些运动，你就可以提到 gentle exercise。那如果你要讲微微的，就是轻柔的微风 ，it's a gentle breeze. I love that. So she lay on the beach enjoying the gentle breeze.Maybe she's like sunbathing or reading a book.
Nice.
I know. I want to go on vacation.
We also saw the word gum. We're not talking about chewing gum here. Gum is a noun, and gum is a part of your mouth. It's the part inside that your teeth are stuck into.
The pink stuff.
Yeah, your gums are pink and fleshy, and they hold your teeth in place.People often forget about their gums, but gum health is very important too. It's not chewing gum, it's the gums in your mouth. An example sentence with gum could be, the dentist said I should stop brushing my teeth so hard because it's making my gums bleed.
Oh, that's no good. 没错，大家可能觉得 gum 不就是口香糖吗？ Chewing gum.不过呢，其实 gum 还有另外一个意思哦，而且跟我们的口味，就是口腔卫生很重要，就是牙龈的意思，它是个名词。那要注意哦，你要真的很认真的照顾你的牙龈，不然你可能会有牙周病。牙周病的英文我们顺便来学一下，就是 gum disease， 它是一个名词。那有时候你可能觉得，你牙龈有点痛痛的，可能要多补充维他命 C 哦，或者是可能要去看一下牙医到底是发生什么事情，有没有可能发炎。那牙龈疼痛我们可以用 sore gums. I have sore gums.So as I mentioned, vitamin C is also important for healthy gums. So 我们可以多摄取一些维他命 C 的水果。
Well, Victoria has some advice for Johnny. She says, make sure you brush all around the tooth, including the front, back, and the top. Then brush your tongue.OK,
so make sure 就是确认或是确保，所以他说确保你牙齿的四周都有刷到，所以就是前面啊、后面啊、上面，但是注意哦，你的舌头也是要刷干净。
Yeah, that's really important. If you don't brush your tongue, it could get smelly, as the article will explain. Johnny says, really? Brush my tongue?Victoria says, of course, this takes away bacteria. It will help keep your breath fresh.
Yeah, imagine if you had lots of garlic or something gross. Then you don't want, I hate it when like a kind of like a strong taste stays there forever, so like for the whole day.
Gotta brush it away.
I know. 他说，哈？Johnny 这时候好像真的有点状况外，他说我的舌头也要刷。他说当然啊，这样会把细菌移除，它也会让你的口气保持清新，因为上面还有舌苔，所以要真的把它除掉哦。Fresh 在本课的意思是口气清新，然后 take something away 就是指移除这样子的意思哦。
Yeah, we've got to get rid of that bacteria. Bacteria is a noun, and bacteria is a kind of single-cell organism. An organism is basically a creature or something that's alive. Bacteria aren't quite animals, but they are alive. There are tiny, tiny things that we need to use microscopes to look at, and they do many different things. Some bacteria help us stay healthy, but some bacteria can give us diseases too. That's not good. There are so many different kinds of bacteria. We want the good ones. Scientists are always learning more about bacteria, which can help keep us safe. Here's an example sentence. Be sure to keep your kitchen clean. A dirty kitchen can be home to dangerous bacteria.
That's why I never cook, because I want to keep it so clean.
Good excuse.
Okay, bacteria. 那通常呢，这个是它的复数形，就是细菌。那其实大家比较不常用的，反而是它的单数，就是 bacterium。OK， 那通常我们都是用它的复数形啦。For example, food must be heated to a high temperature to kill harmful bacteria. Yeah, that's why I always like heat my foods again in case because now it's like COVID-19. So I always like bring back my 便当 and then I heat it again.
Especially if you're cooking food like chicken or other meats because they can have very dangerous bacteria.
Ooh, you could die.
We also saw the word breath used in the article. Breath is a noun, and breath is the air that you take in and push out of your lungs to breathe. In the article, breath is talking about how the air smells when it comes back out of your mouth. If you don't look after your teeth or brush your tongue, you could have bad breath. And nobody likes bad breath. If you brush your teeth with mint toothpaste, you'll have fresh breath. An example sentence could be, I was worried about having bad breath, so I bought a packet of mints.
Or you could get mouthwash. Last time I went, there's like peach flavored ones. Sounds, I've never tried it, but it sounds like peachy smell.
Yeah, don't start drinking it.
Wow, okay. 好，我们来看一下 breath 的用法吧。Take a breath 就是呼吸。Breath 这个字是名词，就是呼吸气息。但是如果它的是要用它的动词说深呼吸，我们要用 breathe， 后面加一个 e， 但是发音要注意哦，是 breathe， 名词是 breath。那举例来讲 ，His breath smelled of garlic， 可就不好咯，就是他的嘴里出来的那口气有大蒜的味道哦。或者是我们常常会用short of breath 来表示上气不接下气哦。She was dizzy and short of breath. 她头昏眼花，上气不接下气。Or the doctor told me to take a deep breath. 就是医生让我做深呼吸。那当然你可以说 breathe in a lot of air 来表示吸一大的口气。
Well, Johnny is concerned about having bad breath. He says, wow, I'll do that. I don't want bad breath.
Nobody wants bad breath.
Nobody wants bad breath, but sometimes it can be difficult to smell your own breath.
Yeah.
So just make sure that you're cleaning your teeth, brushing your tongue, and if you're super worried, maybe you can carry some sugar-free mints with you. 薄荷糖, right?
Yeah, 而且我也喜欢水蜜桃口味. I don't know why, I like the peach flavored ones as well. Okay, and they're kind of like minty too. Okay, 那接着当然 Johnny 就一定要很小心。他说好啦，那我会刷舌头，我才不要有口臭，因为 bad breath 就是口臭。不过刚刚 Reese 讲得很好。A lot of people don't know they have bad breath.
Yeah, there's actually a fancy word for bad breath called halitosis.
Oh, halitosis, 对。
Yeah, halitosis is like really bad breath. And for some people...
You need to see a doctor.
Yeah, it's a genuine medical, problem.
Yes.
Well, back to the article, and Victoria has more advice. She says, also, you should floss to clean between your teeth once a day. This will keep your gums healthy. And Johnny says, okay, thanks. I'll give it a go.
Woohoo! 所以最后 Victoria 就帮他做个总结，说另外你应该用牙线清洁牙齿1天1次， I do it at least twice a day. 这会使你的牙龈健康哦。那 Johnny 就说好哦 I'll give it a go. 我会试着这么做。Give something a go 就是尝试或者试着做什么什么哦。
Yeah, I always carry one of those small flossing things in my bag because sometimes you're having lunch, you're eating meat especially, and I hate
the feeling of getting caught in between my teeth.
A big gap between my teeth at the back here. Yeah, it's just a natural gap.
Okay.
And sometimes meat gets stuck in there, and if you don't take it out, it really starts to smell bad.
Oh no!
Well, that's all we have for this 2-day article about Johnny and his dental health. We hope you've learned something about how to look after your teeth. But for now, let's go to our For You chat question to ask a rather smelly question.
For You chat.
Okay, our For You chat question today, Laura. Let's see if you have a story about this.
Okay.
Have you ever met anyone with bad breath? Talk about your experience.
Of course. And that's why I try not to stay too close to people because I kind of feel I don't really want to smell your bad breath. I remember once I was working and there was a guy, he's like fixing our computers and everybody in our office knew that he had super bad breath. So one lady, she's like super nice and says, hey, you want some gum? And then he was like, oh, no, thanks. And we were all like, oh, no, what can we do?
Yeah, that's a polite way of telling somebody they have bad breath is by offering them gum, right?
It's so funny.
Yeah.
True story for you? I want to hear a story.
Yeah, I mean, I've met people with bad breath, and it's kind of awkward, right? How do you tell somebody that their breath is bad without hurting their feelings?
Exactly.
I mean, if it's a close friend, I think it would be a nice thing to just say like, hey, Laura, your breath is kind of smelly. Here, take a mint, right? Because you don't want your friend to go around and stink out the place because they might get embarrassed when somebody eventually tells them your breath stinks. Well, you guys, to make sure you don't have bad breath, clean your teeth every day, floss, and wash your tongue, brush your tongue.
Oh, for sure.
That's a really good way of getting rid of bad breath.
Do you brush your teeth after you eat? I do that sometimes.
Not every meal. I do it once in the morning, once in the evening. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys, please look after your teeth. Make sure you go to the dentist regularly to make sure your mouth is healthy. And if you eat healthy foods, that will keep your mouth good as well.
Yeah.
From Laura and I, and the dentists too, we'll say goodbye and see you next time.
Bye.
Vocabulary Review.
Angle. Put your 2 fingers at an angle to make a V. This is the peace sign. Scrub. Sarah scrubbed the toilet for a long time, but she couldn't get it clean. Gentle. You can play with my pet rats, but they're very small, so be gentle. Gum. I have some food stuck in my teeth, and it feels like it's digging into my gums. Bacteria. Wash your hands before preparing food to kill any bacteria on them. Breath. After running for 10 minutes to catch my bus, I was out of breath.
以上节目是由活用空中美语制作，活用空中美语杂志，请洽询全国各大书店。如欲索取试听教材，请来电02-2364-4000 02-2364-4000，或上网查询，网址是 www.english4u.net www.english4u.net